I'll ask you one more time. You having me on?
Look, if I said yes, would you just forget about it?
So, he was born a man, but now he's a woman. So he's now a she, and she's... Look, why do we keep calling him she?
Because she is a she. What she is now, that is what I am trying to tell you.
What, because he wears frocks?
No, because she's had a lot of treatment and therapy and operations.
Oh, well, anyone could do that, couldn't they? I mean, I could. Wouldn't make me a woman, though, would it?
Well, in your case, no, but in her case, yes. Because in her head, she's been a woman all her life.
Well, in my head, I've been a millionaire all my life. Hasn't made me one, though, has it?
You're just not trying to understand, are you?
Yeah, what I'm trying to understand is why you couldn't have told me about all this before I took her on. Why you couldn't have told me this way back when she was sitting... No, he was sitting there, right, having dinner, invited round by you because you were supposed to be one of his best friends.
Because I didn't know myself then, did I?
Oh, so what I've done is I've taken on a fella that wears a frock and queues up for the ladies.
No, you have taken on a transsexual.
Well, that's what I said.
No.
You know what? When I was a lad, these people used to be in sideshows at Southend.
Oh.
You know, bearded lady and all that. Come on, make your own mind up. Is it a man or a woman? You choose. Yeah, it used to cost me tuppence to get in.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mike, but they're not in sideshows anymore.
No, they're all working in my factory now, aren't they? Oh, they were, till I found out.
Oh, so what does that mean? What are you going to do?
Well, I can't leave it as it is, can I?
Yes, you can. Of course you can. You must.
But what about all those women that work alongside her? Don't you think they've got a right to know?
No, I don't. Haley's no threat to them. She never will be.
I didn't say she was a threat. He's well, an embarrassment.
Oh, an embarrassment to you mean?
No, not to me. Everybody.
Mike, if you do this, it'll be the cruelest thing you ever did.
Would it?
Yes!
Well, I don't know how you could say that to me. Because I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to say yet.
Yes, but you're not going to sack her and you're not going to tell anybody else.
Well, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to think about it.
Yes, but you'll keep it to yourself.
Till I've thought about it, yeah. See you later.
So you don't dress trendy all the time, then?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
Look, I am the manager of a supermarket, so I dress like the manager of a supermarket. Is that a problem?
No. Of course you do. See you then.
Yeah, see ya.
Right, here, we'll fix this later on. Be good girls. Give us a kiss. Mwah. Bye, love. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Daddy's taking you today, so go and wait in the car. I won't be long.
Okay.
Oh, we know what that means. In fact, they probably know what that means by now.
What?
It means you won't have a go at me or criticise me about something. Well, come on, get on with it.
Forget it if you're going to be like that.
Fine.
Well, what's going on, Sal? Why do you keep changing your mind all the time?
Because I feel like I'm under pressure.
What, from me?
Who else? We'd hardly had my mum's funeral then you were planning on what to do with the money.
We was planning, Sal. We were.
No, I'm sorry, Kevin. It didn't feel like that to me. It felt like you were doing all the planning. You were pushing me. Now I'm saying, wait a minute, I want to think about a few things.
Yeah, well, you're costing us money while you're thinking.
Well, I don't care. Is there anything else?
No.
Right, come on. Let's go, or else we're going to be late.
Oh, I hope he's here again. And you're telling me you're just good friends?
We are.
Well, if I had a friend like that, my husband would be crackers. Hey, is that for me, love?
No.
I'm only joking. See you later.
I told you, Roy, you have to stop doing this. You're going to have me putting weight on.
Well, it's all low fat.
Go on, then. No one's ever looked after me like this.
Well, it's about time they did.
Morning, Mr. Baldwin.
Morning.
Right, best go in. Don't want to get in trouble with boss.
All right, well, I'll see you then.
I just get fed up having to write everything out again.
Well, that's because you're still making mistakes.
I know. I was thinking, what I need is a computer.
A computer? Yeah, well, that would be useful, yeah.
I wondered if you had one I could lend.
Ah, I'm sorry, mine went kaput about 2 years ago. I never got around to replacing it.
Of course, in my day, we were taught to read, write and add up. We didn't need computers.
Well, thank you. That's really helpful.
Oh. We were taught manners and all. So, how are we doing then? Ship still on its course, is it?
I think it is, yes.
Good, good. It could be a bit tidier, though, couldn't it? I mean, we don't want to let standards slip. Perhaps you could wipe all the shelves down. Do you think you could manage that? And if you could lay your hands on a chamois leather, I mean, them windows would benefit from a good clean.
Would they? Then I suggest you call a window cleaner.
Oh, it's like that, is it? And here's me thinking we're all pulling together to help Rita. Well, thank you for making your position clear.
Well, it's perfectly clear to me. I'm here to help with the papers, not jump every time you click your fingers.
You know, I can see now why you've had such a checkered career, Ken. I mean, there's not many who'd keep you on with that sort of attitude.
Well, I don't like doing this, but you did say to give you the bill from my solicitor.
Yep.
So who's going to be paying this then? You or Sally, or shouldn't I ask?
You can ask. I would have thought being a married couple, it wouldn't make any difference whether it was me or Sally, but it appears it does.
Funny how some people change when they come into money.
She's changed, all right. Whether that's the reason, I don't know.
You seem to be having a really bad time.
I am. What makes it worse is I don't even know why.
Well, I'm sorry. And don't think I'm taking any pleasure in it, because I'm not.
Me neither.
Yeah, I thought I might have a word with Sally Webster about these underwear parties you're talking about.
Yeah, I'd do that. She's a smart girl. Got her head screwed on. Trust me.
I do.
Good. Oh, hello.
Hi, Greg.
Good morning.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, I'll go and sort that out.
Yeah, the sooner the better.
Sure.
You haven't said anything to Hayley, have you?
No.
Because I feel absolutely awful.
Why?
Because I was the one that told you, and I was told in absolute confidence. I'm going to feel even more awful if it's all now dragged out in the open because of me.
Does Cropper know?
What?
Well, he's supposed to be going out with her, isn't he? I mean, does he know?
Yes, he knows, and he's been very helpful and supportive and kind.
He didn't used to be a woman, did he?
No.
Ooh, that's a relief. I mean, you hear about one and, well, it starts you thinking, doesn't it?
Listen, all I'm saying is, look, please don't sack her, and please don't tell anybody else. I mean, don't even tell her that you know.
You're asking a lot.
Why?
Well, you're asking me to pretend I don't know. Like asking me to join in all the lies. Like asking me to cover up for her. I don't think I can do that.
All right, then, look, I'll tell her that you know. Will that help? I'll tell her then you won't have to lie or put an act on, but just please don't tell anybody else.
I wouldn't tell anybody else anyway. I haven't got time to stand around gossiping to that lot out there.
Oh, OK then, all right, and thank you, and, well, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, so we're in here at 7 o'clock.
Hayley. I haven't seen you for ages. Do you fancy lunch today, just you and me?
Oh, yeah, that'll be smashing.
Yeah, well, it'd give us a chance to catch up on things.
Les, can I have a computer?
No.
But it dealt with my schoolwork.
So I get school to buy you one.
All my mates have got them.
Yeah? Well, all your mates are in for a big shock, aren't they? Because come the year 2000, all these computers are going to blow up. It's called the Millennium Bug.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. There was a bloke going on about it down the Bookies. Oh, hiya, love. Are you going to make us some dinner?
Unless some miracle's happened and you've already done it.
Cheers. Only, can you make it quick? Then I can get out for a pint.
Mum, can I have a computer?
You could if I could afford one. Now, are you going to shift all this off table and give us an hand?
But I need one.
Toya, we all need all sorts.
I'm telling you. Wait a couple of years and they'll be giving them away. Because they won't get any of them to work.
Oh, long time since I were here. How long ago were it when you batted me around for dinner? Don't know. Are you still on orange juice?
Oh, yeah, that's fine, thanks.
That was when I met Roy, you know, that night. Hayley, I've got a confession to make. You can see I haven't made lunch. I mean, I will. I'll make us a sandwich later.
Oh,
but
that's fine.
No. There's more to it than that. Hayley, I've got you here under false pretences.
False pretences?
Well, I want to tell you something. And then I want to apologise. And oh, believe me, Hayley, I do apologise.
What?
Mike knows. He knows your history. And why he knows is because I told him. I mean, accidentally, but I told him. Hayley, say something.
So now everybody will know.
I mean, I know Mike likes people to think that he's a stupid, insensitive male, but that's just an image he likes to put across. I mean, there's more to him than that. I mean, a lot more.
There must be, else you wouldn't be married to him.
Well, no. But I made him promise he won't tell anybody, and he won't. I know he won't.
These things have a way of getting out, though, don't they?
Oh, Hayley, I am sorry.
No, you've explained. It's not your fault.
I thought he already knew.
Of course you did.
I mean, I didn't know he was only joking.
Alma, whatever happens, I'll never blame you for it. Never.
Well, I won't let it happen. I'll just make sure of it. Come and have a bit of your sandwich.
Tell you the truth, it was something that crossed my mind when I applied for a job, whether with him being your husband and that you'd feel like you had to tell him.
Oh, no, I didn't think that. That's how we survived, not telling one another things.
I remember.
You know when you were working at Furman's? Well, why did they never find out?
Well, they nearly did, but the girl who did the wages just came to me one day and said, look, they're calling you Harold, and we just made a joke of it, and that was the last I heard.
Oh, right. Oh, I just cut my tongue out.
Stop it, it's not your fault.
Anyway, I had to tell you. And he's promised me that he won't tell anybody, and, you know, Mike's more human sometimes than he seems.
Right, okay. Right. Now, when I was a kid, grown-ups, that should be hyphenated, used to say, act your age. Now, I'm saying to them, dress your age. This is for the magazine, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, right.
Why, what's up?
No. Dress your age. Keep your thieving hands off our clothes and off our hairstyles and off our fashions. All right, we know, she'll be a comma after all right, we know that yours are boring, all suits and shirts and ties, but that's no reason for stealing ours.
You don't like it, do you?
Oh, no, it's fine, fine. We all know that imitation, 1M, is the sincerest form of flattery, 2 T's. But come on, oldies, wear your own boring grey clothes and leave the good stuff where it belongs with the teenagers.
I can tell you don't like it.
Oh, no, I think it's well written.
Oh, because that was a mistake.
No, look,
word.
you've got a point of view and you're expressing it forcefully.
But you don't like it.
Look, can I just ask? Not that I mind, but I'd like to know. Is it, well, is this article an attack on me?
You? No.
Really?
It's all about Curly. Have you seen the way he's been dressing lately? It's seen him that's made me write it.
Curly?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then it's very good. Yes, I think it's just the sort of article the magazine are looking for.
They spend half their time in the toilet, don't they?
Yeah. Which one, though?
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
Natalie called in the garage, give us a bill for a solicitor.
Thanks.
It's all right, I'll pay it.
No, I'll pay it. I said I would and I will. Which is one reason why I'm going back to work tonight.
Back to work? How do you mean?
Well, Greg's asked me to go back in to talk to him and Mike about some new ideas they've got.
Greg?
Yeah, and Mike. They're both going to be there.
Well, you're going to have to tell him you've got a family to see to. Let's be honest, you've been out nearly every night as it is.
Yeah, because you said you didn't mind.
I don't mind.
Except you do. It's obvious you do.
I mind? Well, what I mind is...
You mind me having a life of my own.
You're doing all these extra hours. You've got all that money from your mum, I'm earning from the garage. We don't need any more.
Yeah, well, maybe I do. And maybe it's not just the money.
Well, what is it then?
It's nothing. clear these away.
Look, leave it! You've got to go to work. I'll do it.
Just go and say goodnight to the girls then.
Hey, Curly.
Off with the supermarket gear and on with the motley.
Yeah, anyway, I'm writing this article and I need a computer. I know you once sent yours to Spider and I was wondering, could you lend it to me?
Spider knew what he was doing.
Oh, so do I, honest. Oh, look, I'll look after it. Go on, Curly, please. You know, those clothes make you look a lot younger than your suit.
All right, as long as you look after it.
I will.
All right, go on.
Cheers.
By the way, I got your bill. Cheque will be all right, will it?
Cheque will be fine. What exactly are you trying to do to him, Sally? Eh? Get him to lie down in the road so you can walk all over him?
You've got a nerve.
And you don't, do you? In fact, I get the distinct impression that you hate him, though I don't know what he's done to deserve it.
I'm not discussing my marriage with you.
Well, at this rate, you won't have any marriage left to discuss.
Come in, come in.
How are you?
Oh, all right. Just having a check-up what we're short of. I think we're overdue a visit to the cash and carry.
Oh, well, ignore me. I'll just make myself a coffee and wait till you're finished.
Oh, would you mind? Only I've got the cruets to fill as well.
No, you carry on. I'll make you one as well, shall I?
Oh, please. So, how are you? Things still going well at work?
Do your orders and we'll talk afterwards.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pint, please. Oh, no, can I have a bottle of lager? No glass.
Right.
Curly, you used to employ Hayley Patterson, didn't you?
Hayley, yeah. Well, saying that, I mean, Furman's did.
Yeah, and did you find... How'd you find her?
Hayley, yeah, fine, great, yeah. Good worker, reliable, honest, great, yeah.
That's 180, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, what I mean is, was there anything peculiar about her?
Well, I wouldn't have said so. She kept herself to herself, you know. But some people think I do that, don't they?
Yeah. No, I'll put it this way. Did any of your other staff find her peculiar?
Well, no. I mean, not that I noticed. But anyway, why are you asking me all this? Why don't you ask Alma? I mean, she could tell you more about her than I know.
She already has.
Well, I suppose we ought to spend 5 minutes talking about this party idea, then I've got something to report back to Mike with.
Well, I think it's a good idea, and I think we should do it.
Oh, right. That's it, then. No, I think we ought to come up with something more.
Well, is it going to be local?
Well, I hope not. With a bit of luck, we might be able to spend a couple of nights away.
Kevin won't like that. Mind you, Kevin doesn't like anything I do at the moment.
Oh, how are things at the garage?
I've told him straight I'm having nothing to do with it. He can buy her out, keep her in, do what he wants. But you're right, I would have been mad to hand over all that money.
Well, especially when you don't know what might happen. And you're not putting any more money into the house?
No, I'm just going to leave it where it is. All 50,000 of it.
Which is where? Oh, sorry, it's none of my business.
No, come off it, Greg. If it wasn't for you, I would have got rid of half of it already. No, it's just in a building society.
In your own name?
Yeah.
Not joint?
No. Are you serious when you said that we'd have to stay over at these knicker parties?
Oh, probably not to begin with. You know, start small and build it all up. You know, if you were to stay with Kevin for the time being...
Yeah.
I was thinking, the way things are now, that money's under your control. Whereas, if you were to get into a divorce situation, he might be able to claim on it. And, well, things wouldn't be so simple.
No, I suppose you're right. So what I should do is draw it all out without him knowing.
Some people would do that.
And then go and buy a nice house miles away from anywhere. And one day just go and pick up the girls and he'd never know where I was.
Yeah, but you would tell me where it was, though, wouldn't you?
I might.
Daddy? Is Mummy out?
She is, yeah. She's out working. And if she wasn't, she'd be out somewhere else. Anywhere but here. Hey, you know, I didn't mean that. It's just Daddy being silly. So what have you been doing? You gonna show me?
Yeah.
Depends how busy they are down the cash and carry, but I'll apologise now if I'm not there with your 11s tomorrow.
You're very nice. In fact, you're so nice I don't want to tell you about this because I know you're going to worry about it. And I don't want you to worry.
Sorry?
Mr. Baldwin's found out about me being a transsexual.
Oh, no.
Well, wait, like I say, I don't
Oh,
want you
dear.
to worry. Roy!
What are we going to do?
You're not letting me explain.
Mr. Baldwin, of all people. I mean, I've seen him say some very unkind things at that bar when he's had a few drinks inside of him.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be saying them about me.
I wouldn't count on that.
Well, I think I can, yes, because Alma's made him promise. You see, you didn't let me tell you the full story. It was Alma that told him. Not meaning to, she'd just let it slip, but she's made him promise not to tell anybody else.
And you think you can rely on that?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, this is great. You know, I love steak.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, by the way, I was talking to Curly in the pub about your mate, Hayley.
Oh, Mike, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Now, before you start, I did not tell him.
Honest?
Yeah, I said I wouldn't, didn't I? But he gave me the distinct impression that although he employed her, he didn't know what was going on. You know, he didn't know that she wasn't all that, well, she should have been.
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, that made it easy for him, didn't it? I see, I can understand someone employing her and not knowing, like I did. But, I mean, once you know, but it sort of changes things, doesn't it? Eh?
Well, I don't see why.
Well, because you're putting one over on your other workers, making them share facilities and all that. Oh, do you know what? I reckon if they found out, they could probably sue me. They wouldn't be at all pleased, I'll tell you. No. She's going to have to go.
Go?
Yep. I'm sacking her tomorrow.